Hi friends, it's Jen with Intentional Balancing, and I want to talk to you today about the frog in boiling water. So when I had my babies and we were at the hospital, a nurse shared this story with me, and it really, I feel, resonates with a lot of the situations of clients that I work with today. So the story goes that, and she was referencing this to drawing a bath for a newborn baby, that if you're filling up the sink or the bathtub with water, and you keep your hand in the water stream, you start becoming acclimated to it. You adapt to it. And pretty soon, it can get pretty hot, and you're like, no, it's just a little warm. And you go to put a newborn baby in that, and it's really, really warm. So her purpose in sharing that story was, feel the water, take your hand back out. Wait a few seconds, feel the water, take your hand back out. Don't keep your hand in that water. So what I love about this is that with the frog, if you were to take boiling water that's already boiling and you were to put the frog in it, the frog would jump right back out. But if you were to put the frog in the water and then turn on the heat, the frog will stay in the water until it boils. So how does this relate to your life? Have you lived most of your life in a pot of boiling water, meaning that your calendar is super packed, the responsibilities that you take on are never ending, that there's a lot of times you wish you could say no, but you feel obligated, or you feel that it's expected that you show up, or that you help out, or that you fill in the gap, whatever it is. Are there times in your life where you just feel like, you know what, this will all calm down as soon as I get this done or that done? And I can relate to that because I lived a lot of my life that way. I lived thinking that as soon as this event is done, or as soon as this, class when I was in college, as soon as this is done, that's done, life is going to calm down. And the thing was that I was used to that boiling water. I was used to living in that environment. And so even though there were times where I could pull back a bit and kind of rest and recoup, I was right back in that boiling water before I turned around and knew it. And it was like, gosh, how did I end up back in this boiling water again? And we get into a pattern where all of a sudden, that's our new normal. Our new normal is sitting in boiling water. And we start to rationalize it. We start to identify with it. We start to figure out a way to explain to people like, well, yeah, I know I seem really stressed, but it's okay. I've got it under control. When in all reality, that's where the chronic illness comes. That's where the mental health, depression and all sorts of mental health issues start coming up, is because you go, gosh, on one hand, I'm telling myself this is going to end, and yet in reality, it's never ending. It's just compounding on top of each other. So I just wanted to come on and share that with you today. If you feel like you are living in boiling water, please try and start working on ways to reduce stress. There's lots of ways that you can do by yourself, you can do in a group, you can do that cost money, that don't cost money. There's lots of things that you can start incorporating. I do give strategy sessions if you are interested in finding ways that you haven't been able to think of yourself. But there really are a lot of ways to help yourself get back to a state of rest and digest, where you're in more of your parasympathetic and you're not in that fight or flight so much. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you can stay out of the boiling water, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.